Hey there, people of the internet, friends and family. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, y'all boy, D-Rex, and today we are continuing our Let's Play series of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna, the Golden Country. So for the recap, not much. We just did a bunch of side quests to help bring some hope and comfort to the people of Torna after Malos' attack. And now we are going to set out to stop Malos from using the power source or the seal of Torna for his own devious plans. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right in. All right, team. So apparently I forgot to finish this quest last time, or while I was off camera doing stuff. So let's go ahead and finish this quest up, and then hold on, let me check my mini map. Come on, give me the map. Okay, I'm just gonna grab some of these side quests. They're the side quest up here. Won't do it, but we'll just continue on do the main story. Yeah, let's go ahead and just finish this up first. Thanks for all your efforts. Well, have you found anything? We found some tracks, but we hit a dead end while following them. Is there any chance that what you saw wasn't a human, but a monster? Huh? Wait, over there. Who's that? Eh? No, I will not fall for the same trick twice. There is no such thing as ghosts. Hayes, look out. Oh! Googles? Oh boy, this is bad. Cornelian, go get reinforcements. But what about you? We'll be fine. If there's one thing we're good at, it's stuff like this. Then it seems we're more alike than I thought. Please hold the post for me a while. And no dying on the job, you hear? Yay, ring an endorsement. No dying on the job. Manning the gates. Okay, well, let's go ahead and... I'm going to take care of these big hairy apes and then we'll be right back. Alright, there we go. They gave me a fright. What was that just now? Say, this wasn't the first time we were neck deep in goggles, right? No, Googles. Is that a coincidence? I don't think so. I don't think I'm ready to joke about it yet, personally. But they may have been the relatives of the Googles we fought earlier. They're definitely driven. Yeah, it's hard to think they were actually storming the city. I think your theory is the more valid one. Who? Looks like we got some fans while we weren't looking. Sorry you had to wait. Is everyone okay? Hale and hearty, as you can see. Good! So we didn't have to rush after all. Still, that was a job well done. Carnelian did good bringing us here. Say, I don't suppose you feel like joining my little team. We could always use more skilled fighters. I'm honored by the invitation, really, I am. But what would happen to this guard post then? Alright, you got a point. What, who was he inviting though? Was he inviting him or us? Because we were the ones who were defending the gay while he ran off to get help. So shouldn't it be us he's offering the invite for? I mean, I'm pretty sure he did his, he's been really good at his job, but he wasn't here fighting those monsters just now. It was us. But to each his own. How about we put Chelsundani, that name, I don't know how to properly pronounce it, back on guard duty and have Carnelian join the main team. Hold on a moment. Why can't they both serve together? Didn't you say you want more skilled fighters? Well, see, guarding the gates to the capital is the foundation of our duties. It's not like just anyone could do it. I think for sure that one of the siblings needs to stay here. In that case, it's simple. I'll be here, so my kid brother can... I hate it when you do that. Stop acting all goody-goody, bro. Chelsea, what are you talking about? You think you always have to take the back seat, right? Just because you're older, you have to be all nice to me? Well, Pathui is, yeah, I think that's how you pronounce that. Pathui to that, it only makes you feel good, and I'm sick of it. Ooh, some tension between the brothers, even more. I'm sorry to butt in here, but there's one thing I have to say. Do you really want to bicker like this? If the fighting breaks out tomorrow, you might never see each other again. If you don't end tonight on a good note, you could regret it for the rest of your lives. Valid point. She's right. There's no guarantee that peace will return anytime soon. I didn't quite realize that before. I'm really sorry. Me too. I said a bit too much. Sarge, I've got a request. Could I please get a demotion? I mean, I've heard of people getting demoted, but I never actually heard anyone asking to get demoted. I want to cool my head, take a tour at the gates again. See if I can do better this time round. Oh? That's sudden. You sure, son? Yes, sir. There might be another attack like we had today. If my bro is here alone, I'll be worried. Aw, you're not just saying that, are you? I told you to cut it out, didn't I? Just treat me like a regular squad mate standing duty together. Alright? We'll share the burden and work arm in arm. Like brothers should. I'm sorry. I don't think I understood until now how I made you feel. That's because you're dumb, bro. Go on, just say thank you and let's be done with it. Well, I mean, if you communicated with your brother on how he was treating you, then maybe you wouldn't have this tension. I love happy endings. Oh, get a grip. Mithra. I feel like that the next time Googles come, you guys will be ready for them. Oh, anything but those? Well, anyway you cut it, at least we will feel safe with such expert gate guards keeping watch. Looks like I have to start recruiting squad members from scratch. It's like, well, on the plus side we got great guard keepers, on the downside I have to recruit people from scratch. Dang it. I'd say it reflects well on the Tornan army that we had such great gatekeepers working for us. We need to keep it up and recruit the best. Thanks for helping me understand my brother's true feelings. We'll continue to guard the peace as brothers. No, as comrades. Well, good for you guys. And so yeah, we're gonna grab this quest here quick, and then we'll skedaddle to the main quest. I'll come back and do this at a later date. But yeah, we're just gotta hop over there quick. Now, as these two brothers, you know, I like it how some of these quests, particularly between these two, like how the story, the quests, you know, interlock with each other. And, you know, it's something I like about the Xenoblade games is how you can have some quests set interlocked, except for the ones that are like you need to do 5 other quests first, then you can get to the final, the chain quests, the really long ones. It's like you can't really finish this quest that you get in the beginning of the game until you get towards the end of the game. Those type of chain quests I don't really like, but this one I enjoyed. It's like you had the older brother, you know, who was trying, you know, he's trying to look out for his younger brother, you know, help him get to the get opportunities that, you know, he is more than qualified for. And, you know, the younger brother is like, will you just stop being so nice? Let me do things on my own. And all this other, hold on. Leo's finally gonna propose to the girl. Look, no matter how many times you bring it up, I still don't want to hear it. Ooh. Okay. We don't know when the next attack might come, do we? There's no place for levity at a time like this. No, Sarah, you don't understand. That's exactly why. Nobody knows what's coming. We were destined to be together, you and I. No, wait! Don't go! At least let me ask you this. Why are you so sad all the time? Sad? Me? Yes! It's as if you're always trying to bottle up all your emotions. Look, like I told you, it's because... No, you know what? I'm done. Why bother explaining myself to you when you don't respect me enough to listen? Oh, Sarah, I love your angry face too. It's so adorably contorted. Yeah, I think I see the problem here. Leo, if you want her to say yes, you need to start listening. In any type of relationship, like the brothers, communication is key. Unbelievable. Okay, fine. If you want to get with me so much, bring me a rainbow blossom as proof of your feelings. You want flowers? Oh, what a wonderful idea! Why didn't I think of that? But wait a minute. Isn't that particular genus extinct? Oh. I guess Sarah's trying to get rid of him for good? I mean, that's one way of doing it, I guess. If he's so blind by love and you don't want to deal with him. I'm feeling a little bad for Leo here. Oh well, if you're going to let that stop you, then we've got nothing left to talk about. Oh, ooh, dang, girl. Oh, that's cold. That's cold. No, this is over. In fact, it's just beginning. Sarah, the love I feel for you will never die, just like I hope that extinct flower didn't, and I'll prove it to you. Oh boy. Sarah, you are... Okay, no, nothing... But I still just want him to leave me alone. I'm not much of a people person, but only being pestered. Okay. Well... He'll be loitering around somewhere, no doubt about it. Ah, sorry, are you a customer? I'm afraid you'll have to wait a bit for the shop to reopen. My husband's gone AWOL. Well, he went out to get fish. Then the Aegis attacked and all the fish around here went belly up, you remember? Well, around that time he said, I'll catch the fish myself, and went off by himself somewhere. And he's not been back since. The fish are back at the aquaculture shop now, so there's no reason not to reopen the shop except no husband. And there's a lot of monsters outside, so I can't exactly abandon the shop and go wandering. I'm ashamed to burden a customer with something like this, but I need someone to find my husband and tell him to get back here to the capital. Can you help me? My husband said that he wanted to go up to Cooley Lake to land a big catch someday, so you might start up there. Hope you can find him for me. Thanks. Hubby's take a hike. Hubby takes a hike.
May I offer my assistance?
Yeah, I was like, wow, we got a lot of relationship stuff going on here. What is up with that? Boy, oh, Fred. What's up, Fred? This is ancestral Torna land. It's normal for it to be attacked. But this is ancestral Torna land. It's normal for it to be attacked. I don't think so. But maybe that's the problem. This enemy isn't normal, so that's why this has happened. If you close your eyes to the fires of war and rebellion happening on the opposite shore, this is what happens. I'll talk to Morumo. We'll have to call the Chamber's emergency committee. Can't let it happen twice. No siree. Sure, I guess? Listen and rant, spend a night, and then he will tell us more? There you are. I've been looking for you everywhere. Oh, you're that traveling performer's friend, aren't you? Is something wrong? I'm sorry to approach uninvited, but this is urgent. I just couldn't wait. Oh, Sarah. I'm guessing this is about Leo? Don't worry about it. We always have time to hear a person out. What's got you so flustered? Thank you. It's Leo. He's gone missing. He must have gone searching for the rainbow blossom. Okay. Rainbow what now? It's, Oh boy. Oh, I really thought it'd be enough to make him give this whole thing up. I never thought he'd actually go and... Sarah... Oh, yikes. Yeah, this just went from one thing to another. If this all boils down to if Leo would just shut up, cool his emotions, and just listen. That's your mistake right there. He's the type who only gets more fired up by obstacles. You could have told me that sooner. Okay, guys, let's just all calm down and let's sort this problem out. Leo has gone off to do something stupid. We need to make sure he doesn't die at a later date. I'm not really an expert, but is love really a thing that needs to be proven? I just don't understand how someone can believe in something so blindly. All this talk of love and destiny he spouts. He may be impulsive and hot-headed, but he's not a liar. Just an idiot, like he's clearly demonstrated back there. That's not what I mean. You don't trust him, and you're afraid to open up to him because you're not sure. Is that so wrong? I really can't say anything because I've never been in this situation before. But, I mean, if a guy is willing to go to such lengths to prove himself, that might be a reason to trust him. I didn't say that. I just thought that maybe your real reason lay elsewhere. Anyway, this rainbow blossom, are you sure it's really extinct? I couldn't say for sure, but I've heard that here in Torna, it may have survived in a secret area somewhere. You used to see it all over before, but then with overexploitation and changes in the climate, its numbers dwindled. Is that so? Then I imagine he would also try to seek out the secret area you speak of. He fancies himself an adventurer, does he now? I'm sorry you had to get involved in our stupid business. You know, I didn't mean for anything bad to happen. It's okay, we understand. For starters, we'll go search for clues. There's absolutely no need for you to blame yourself. Proof of love.
I'm certain it'll be worth it in the long run.
Look, hopefully. Okay, well, that's actually... I really want to see how that road with this whole dynamic between those characters ends. But we need to go ahead and get this main quest started. Go catch up with Zerda, but man... love is a complicated matter. I mean, you gotta appreciate the dedication to Leo, but again, he needs to slow down and think. And listen. Oh, wait, so we gotta go... Oh, we gotta go down. Okay. Down, around...
You're coming
Alright.
with me, treasure. You're coming with me, treasure.
But the trust thing that Sarah has a problem with. I'm guessing maybe she had a bad experience with someone somewhere and then just doesn't want to open up herself to people anymore. But I mean, hey, again, if a guy like Leo is willing to go that far to prove himself to someone, then I believe that's someone you could trust. Again, in any relationship, if anyone is willing to go to such lengths to prove that you can trust them and stuff like that, then they are, in my book, more than worthy of being called a friend or whatever. But, like, Yeah, don't send someone off to get
made it.
killed.
Good
Torna's
stuff.
wound.
Doesn't seem so bad.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, no, I recognize it now. This is... Okay. So, it's actually... We can actually get to see what it looked like way back when. Oh.
What an incredible place.
Oh, yeah, wow.
It's the matrix of our Titan.
What does...
When the time comes, this is where blades come to be reborn as Titans.
You mean we'll all become Titans someday?
It's nice to be here.
So
again.
Azurda... Yeah, I forgot that Titans were once
After
blades.
800
So Azurda was a
years.
blade at one point.
Were you born here too?
Now, I wonder
Azurda?
what he looked like.
After all, I was a blade born from the Tornan Titan. Of course, I don't have any memories of that time. Once a blade becomes a Titan, they can live without being bound to the driver who awoke them. One day, they may come to watch over their children as the very ground beneath their feet.
And the fleeting bonds become eternal. It's the basis of the Tornan Creed.
Eternal bonds. So, what now?
Malos said he was going to wait.
But can we really believe him?
No.
I don't think he lied.
Why so?
He was enjoying himself. That's why.
Okay.
I'd say he's having way too much fun to stop right now.
He said that humans long for death.
And that he was happy to oblige.
Benevolent servant.
So, any plans for the rest of the day? You've got your awards ceremony tomorrow. Best not to get carried away. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, right. Jin's got a point. We can take a walk around town if you like, but in all honesty, we'd be better off staying by at the inn. Yes, we don't know when we might be next called upon. So no one's in the mood to go out? Well, I don't blame them. Am I the only one nervous about the award ceremony? I don't even know what to wear. I just dress presentable and you should be good. Let's go back in here and take a look at this place. And it's like, yeah, the first time we saw it was all destroyed and wrecked. Which again, it's gonna be heartbreaking to just watch the Torna Titan go down. So these are what the blades look like. They're undergoing the process of becoming a Titan, huh? And I just really notice how quiet it is. It's a little unsettling. And so I guess you know, kind of like, you know, a bird or any type of animal that lays an egg, the blades. I kind of forgot. I know in the main story, Azurda kind of talked about how this happens, but I'm guessing over a certain period of time. You know, like Azurda said 800 years. So at some point he built up enough energy or information or whatever that when he returned to his core crystal, that it somehow got brought down here into one of these little compartments, these eggs, and from there he just kind of started changing, evolving, whatever you want to call it. At some point when the development is done, poof, out he goes, out the door, and to create more a new land for blades. Right, Azurda? Gotta get right up to him. This place takes me back. I was born here as a blade, though not much has changed in 800 years. Still, there are signs that Torna has flourished. And there we go. Okay. Oh, hello. Over-serious soldier. Tarith. Adam and friends, I hope you're uninjured. Those gargoyle things were pretty terrifying if you hadn't been there. Well, it doesn't bear thinking about. I may have taken a good hit on the old legs, but there are others who suffered even more. I hope I get better soon so I can get back to my life. Okay, I'm guessing though he's a guard down here overseeing the Torna Titan's womb. Yeah, well, yeah, let's just go ahead and skedaddle out of here. Alright. Yes. Rest. Oh, cutscene.
Hey, Jin. That mask. You don't need it anymore.
Yeah. Since you're a Knight of Torna now, there's no danger of getting in trouble for resonating with a stolen core.
What should we do with that?
Nothing, I think. I think I'll keep wearing it. You went to all the trouble of making it for me.
Oh.
Yeah,
Sentimental value.
I mean,
Huh?
someday I'll die, and just like that, you'll return to your crystal.
And he won't remember.
Even if you forget everybody, at least you might be able to keep the mask that I made you.
Lora.
But I imagine that day's still a long way off, so don't worry.
If I were a praying man, I'd pray this journal finds its way to you. Trusting that it will, I will use these last words to pass down a means of carving the bond between myself and my partner into this flesh.
Flesh eater.
This is how it is done.
He was contemplating it. You know, telling her.
So, I'm officially a Tornan driver now. Okay, let's make some memories.
And it just hit me that a lot of the flashbacks or whatever in the main game, you know, some of these, you know, it's like, oh, these are those scenes, but, you know, they
Adam's star
changed
is
things.
rising. It seems that the people love him.
I'll finish my comment after this.
And naught but the fruit of the king's whimsy and an obscure woman.
Ah,
Yet if only he were not the driver of the Aegis.
you'd each have your just share of dignity.
It's not the Aegis that makes him so... Oh no, he couldn't resonate with it, is that it? Oof. Yep. Couldn't resonate with it. That's where his jealousy comes from. But probably can imagine why Mithra would reject him.
Questor, is it really true that...
Certainly, I did give life to Malos, but when he acts, it's divine will.
The destruction of the world is the will of the divine?
Indeed it is. Malos is the instrument of destruction. Making the architect's will imminent takes many able hands.
But here's a counter argument for that. Again, I will speak my thoughts afterwards.
It may be this is exactly what they wanted. Become Titans. Have a longer life with humans. Huh?
Oh, nothing. I was just remembering the previous time you said that.
I did?
My reply was, how about you? And what do you think you said?
I don't wish for forever. All I want is my life with her. That's plenty.
Ah. Spoken like a true blade. No one can begrudge you that.
I wonder how it was for you.
Well, honestly, I suppose I may well have been just like you, Jean. Still, being like this isn't so bad either. After some years, or centuries, you find yourself ready for new relationships. I came to realize that.
New relationships.
Okay. Could use this time to get some of my thoughts out there. So I figured out now, like the flashbacks in the main story, where Mithra, Pyra were going back to those times, or Urgent to this time period. I've realized that why they look so different is because the developers didn't want to give spoilers for what happens in this. It's very creative at how they did that. Just change some things up, swap characters, very very creative. Now, as already stated, even how Amalthus, there you go, I blanked out there for a second. How you said how Malos's will was the divine, is divine will is the architect's will. Well, we already kind of know that already, that blades inherit some of the traits from their drivers, and already at this point Amalthus has some negative, deep hatred for humanity, that it kind of fueled Malos's destructive nature even more. But if I was there, I would counter argue him. It's like, okay, if Malos is the divine's will for destroying all things, what about Mithra here? She's trying to help preserve life, not to destroy it. She's fighting against him. And well, then you're like, oh well, it's because her driver is doing that. What you say was like, he is having her go against the divine will. It's like, I think you're just plain insane and crazy, and maybe you two want. And that's the thing, though. It's Amalthus is. There are times where he just confuses me. It's like he wants humanity to be wiped out, but yet he's still giving tools to them to fight against Malos. And then in the main game, 500 years later, he's trying to culminate all this power fighting Torna Company, fighting Malos, and just basically to do the same thing as they're gonna do. So it's like, wait, so you want humanity to be destroyed, but you don't want Malos to do it, but you still want him to do it. I have a hard time figuring this guy out. Like, again, I've already know, like, he's been hurt. You've seen the worst side of humanity. Very little positive of it. And he thinks because how the more negative stuff outweighs the more positive stuff, by the end of his life, that it is well justified just to wipe the board clean. And and I think what he was gonna do is probably remake Alrest into what he wanted, kind of like how Zanza was gonna recreate it to be his idea of perfection. But then, of course, then we have everything where Klaus, he's like, I was a fool, all that stuff, But like Jin, the conversation he has with Azurda, and just playing this game so far, he seemed like a really nice guy. And I guess really the only thing, I guess it was Lora's death that pretty much pushed him to go down a path of destruction, because like he generally cares for Lora. And just kind of that Leo guy though too. Love can push people to do extreme things, and it's like Jin wants a life with Lora, and you can't, and I can't blame him for that. I mean, Lora, she's a sweet girl. It's like how, and she already stated, like, when she dies, Jin will forget, but having that mask, he'll still carry a part of her with him, but he doesn't want to forget anymore. Like, and I talked about it in the main story too. It's like how this whole returning to their core crystals, forgetting. It's kind of, it's all from perspective. Like Azurda, he's talking like how, like, he doesn't remember anything from his time as a blade, and I really wish we kind of see what Azurda looked like as a blade. I'm trying to think of what would that look. I'm trying to imagine what he would be. But he's like, being as a Titan now, over the years, the centuries, I've come to look forward to making new relationships. And that's the thing with life though, is relationships come and go, whether it's by choice or not. And like friends, we drift apart, whether it's by our own choices or not. Like there's some people I went to school with I really haven't talked to in years, and if I see them, I'm like, oh hey, hi, how you doing? How's it going? You're doing good? Okay, that's good. But then there's other friends who, like, I have one who moved to the other side of the country. Yeah, we chat every now and then, but we're still friends. But just because we don't see each other, doesn't mean there is still not a relationship there. But I mean, like, relationships are complicated, and just the storytelling that this game does. Like for me, again, with this whole concept with the blades and the drivers, it's conflicting, but it's like, again though, with I already know what's gonna happen, it's just like I wish I could go in and tell Jin, like, Jin, don't do this. It's just gonna bring more pain and suffering to not only yourself, but to the world. But I digress. Let's keep on going. Jin, there you are. Where have you been? The capital outskirts. I wanted to pick up some ingredients. Oh, you are joking. This is the capital we're in. It's packed to bursting with high-class nosh around here. Why are you still going around foraging in the dirt? On the other hand, Jin's cooking really is unparalleled. There is a certain appeal in making food yourself. Yeah, okay. That's spot on, actually. So, I spoke briefly with Azurda. Oh, really? What did he say? It was a difficult subject for me to wrap my head around. Think? New relationships. No, I'm more than happy with what I have right now. Alright, time to draw up some plans. To get the seal back, we'll have to make our way to the Torna core. Question is, what's then? Malos implied that we still have some time. Mithras seems to believe we can take him at his word. You can, yeah. He's enjoying this, is he? Dang him, darn him. I know how you feel, Adam, but perhaps we should be thankful. His own hubris has allowed us this chance. We'll use the time we've got to prepare for the battle ahead. Right, we need to be stronger still, or we'll never make it through this. The citizens are in fear of what may befall them. I believe you are best equipped to give them the strength they need, Lora. What? Me? Yes, you are properly a Torna knight now. A knight is not called upon solely for their skills in combat. It is also their duty to instill courage and hope. You must hold your head high and serve the needs of your nation. The needs of my nation? Feels like the whole world's resting on your shoulders, doesn't it? It's not though. Remember, you're not the only one fighting to protect this country. We're a strange gaggle of misfits, I admit, but we'll carry that burden with you. Torna lives and dies by its people. We fight for it together. Every one of us. Right. Give me a moment. I know there's not much time, but I'll see what I can do. Okay, well, let's see. Make preparations for fighting Malos and put the people's mind at ease until community reaches level 4. Okay, so we gotta get the community level raised. Is that right?
I am grateful to greet
Okay.
another day.
So, what's on today's schedule?
Well, let's see. Oop. Community requires. So we need to get at least 4 more. Okay. Oh, hello. Sure, we'll track him quick. Alright, yeah. Okay, I guess we're doing some quests then and trying to get the community level up. Excuse me, have any of you had occasion to visit Torgoth recently? It's just that my instructor left for Torgoth and I haven't heard back from him since. Oh dear, how long has it been since he's left? Weeks now. He told me it was becoming more and more likely that Torna would come under attack. He said he wanted to visit his hometown before the Aegis came and destroyed us all. Can you tell us his name? Of course. It's Terrace. He's in his 40s, and he's a bit of a cautious character. He likes his daily walks in the countryside. Oh, and he's got a real passion for glasswork. I can tell he's very important to you. We'll start searching for him right away. Don't you worry. You will? Absolutely. I know what it's like to have someone you care about on your mind. We'll get Terrace back safe and sound, I promise. Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry to trouble you. I can be such a worrier. I've been told he lives at the far end of Torgoth. If you find him, could you tell him his student Charlotte's worried about him? Was it wise to tell her that, Lora? You know Torgoth's been... You know... I'm going to make a thorough search and then tell her what we know. Whatever the truth may be. Passing the torch.
May I offer my assistance?
Yeah, honestly, I forgot about that. Torgoth was wiped out. Or not. Yeah, Torgoth. The Titan is Gormott, but the town is Torgoth. Yeah, but you know, there is a chance he may be alive, but I'm guessing. Chances are, yeah, he got caught in the attack. Jerry, you may not be lost causes after all, mates, but that don't mean I want anything to do with you. Go take on a few tasks from people, build up a bit of a rep, and maybe I'll change my mind. Run along now like good little kittywinks. Jeez. Watching your efforts has really inspired me. I have always sought refuge in my faith before. It feels foolish now, though. I want to find something real I can do for Freyja. It's time to accept that Freyja's disease isn't going anywhere unless I do something about it. I want to seek help for my poor girl, but if it's not religion I put my faith in, then I suppose all that's left is people. Okay. Marcus is really into tinkering with things. He's been pretty busy with a project lately. He won't tell me what it is, though. He just keeps saying it's for him to know and for me to find out. Your friend Marcus is trying to make a medicine for you. I'm sorry, I got a little carried away. You probably don't want to hear how a bunch of silly kids about a bunch of silly kids like us. But I mean, don't worry. I'm sure that whatever Marcus is making, it'll be nice. I wish I wasn't sick. Then maybe I'd be able to make myself useful like Marcus and the others too. I love it. I got the chance to do something for Joe and Tico. And Marcus, of course. Oh, Freyja. Don't worry. Hopefully before the end of the game we can make you feel better, and hopefully we can get you off Torna before... You know what? I am not gonna think about it. It's just gonna make me sad, bring me to tears. Nope. Not gonna think about it. Not gonna think about it. Clemens. Later, Lora. Congratulations. I was pretty far back in the crowd while you were being knighted, but I still saw the ceremony. You were standing right behind Adam. At least I thought that was you. You were not that far. There hasn't been a driver who could control the Paragon of Torna for a long time now. We're so lucky to have you, Lady Lora. And you too, Jin. I'm working as hard as I can to help you defeat the Aegis. Let me know if there's ever anything I can do. Community gained.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Lord Adam, Lady Lora, the fate of Torna is in your hands with the Aegis and the Paragon of Torna on your side. There is nothing to fear. Right? Oh, be afraid. Be very afraid. Okay, well, we gained some more community right there. Ah, Prince Adam. Long have I longed for the chance to speak with you properly. I'm really sorry, but we're actually pretty busy, so... no, wait! Please wait! Whoa, dang, fast guy. That's a bit rude, isn't it? I mean, I'm constantly going out of my mind with worry about you, Prince. And now this? It's heartless, is what it is. And after I've pledged the entirety of my heart and soul to you in Torna... And another thing, I've been at your side since your royal childhood, and I've always been so, shall we say. Oh, wow, I'm guessing whoever this is has been just talking his ear off. He's on the ground now. Yikes. Cut to the chase already. Right, yes, fine. Say what you want to say then. Huh? Ah. Right, indeed. The earlier attacks have caused a lot of damage to the capital, and the rubble is still being removed. In particular, the residential and shopping wards are taking time to clear, but we're short-handed, so Alright, I see the problem here. How about we help out then? Egad! Would you really? You said you need hands, right? Well, the prince and the rest of us have some perfectly good ones right here. And lefts. She's right. I would like to do my part also. I thank you, kind sir. Huh? You! Aren't you the Ardenian? Shh! Let's not tell the whole country about it, shall we? With this many helpers, we should be done in no time. Quite. Let's clean up the wreckage from the residential and shopping wards, and let's be quick about it. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Trail of destruction.
We shall handle it.
Alright, well, we got that one done. Yeah, hold on. Let's get some of those other people. Oop, no, that's not what I wanted. Track. There we go. Oh. Wow, we passed him. Oops. Arb, let's talk. Hello, young lady. The name's Arb, and I'm a shipwright by trade. Though currently in the midst of moving, sorry to cost you, but do you know much about ships? My apprentice could use a hand with one he's making now. A ship, you say? I have to say, I haven't a clue, but we'd love to help if we could. Haha, you are as much a lifesaver as people say, then. But tell me, what do you expect from the future? Huh? I haven't really given it much thought. Why do you ask? Because a person's destiny can change, depending on what they choose to fixate on, what they choose to value. I'm not really sure where you're going with this. You're suggesting that our compulsions may do more than bring us happiness or prosperity. If one were to fixate on a remote past which cannot be changed, what a sad life they would lead. I felt like that was foreshadowing that's Jin to a T. Their sadness would only beget further sadness. Ho ho ho! What a curious mind you have, sir. Jin, you should listen to this guy. Yes, I understand you want a life with Lora, and unfortunately something bad is going to happen in the future, but in your desperate bid to maintain a connection with her, you're just going to end up being more sad, more suffering in your life, and it's just a never-ending, like a snake eating its own tail. Where is this from all of a sudden? I thought your head was full of Hugo. His Majesty is everything to me, but that's subtly different from a compulsion. That's right. I call it devotion, if I had to call it anything. I call it overbearing, but to each their own. Friends, we are getting sidetracked. Yes, well, in any case, I'm very curious to see what fate has in store for you, young lady. As for my apprentice, Aquin, he's just returned from the residential district. Do pay him a visit if you're so inclined. But in the midst of that, you mustn't forget whom you're helping, for what cause, and where it may lead you. Planning for the future.
We can take care of it if you want.
Alright, we just got a couple more spots to go. I'll talk to these guys quick. Oh wait, hey, check it out. I got me a brand new weapon for the first time in like forever. The world's a dangerous place lately, after all. Bet that weapon shop guy will be laughing all the way to the bank. After that attack on the capital, it's no wonder everyone wants weapons. Yep. Duden loved Paliva very much. Paliva never called Dunban useless bum when Dunban messed up all the time. Wait, Paliva never called Duden useless bum when Duden messed up all the time. Duden not very good at doing things when working with partners always cause trouble for them. This always make Dunban so depressed. Sometimes Duden think would be better to work alone with no partner, then only make trouble for Duden. But Paliva said she happy to have Duden as partner. She trusts in Duden. So Duden do very best to be helpful for Paliva. Duden and Paliva will find rich treasure together. Really, Duden not care much about becoming filthy rich. Duden just want to see Paliva be happy. Aw, you are such a nice friend. Alright, well, we'll just grab this quest, jump down there, talk to that guy, and bada bing, bada boom. Oofa. Hello, sweetie. What can I do for you? I warn you now, I'm not exactly the most able-bodied person here. I am Ufa. I run the accessory shop back in Formid's shopping ward, though you might not know it. Ever since I've put my granddaughter in charge of the stall, I've become quite partial to my daily walks. The Outsider Forest Trail in particular is a lovely walk. There are moments when the sunlight dabbles through the trees, and I think to myself, "Fa, who needs Elysium?" Oh, it was idiosyncratic. That's a word I should know, but I'm just drawing a blank. At least up until recently. These days, the forest is so littered with junk that you can't really appreciate its beauty anymore. At first, I tried to clean it up myself, so I did. But try as I might, the litter would not go away, piling up faster than I could get rid of it. At this rate, I thought to myself, I'll have to abandon my lovely walk and find somewhere else. Would you be a dear and help me clean the place up? You're sure to do a better job than I. Forest Trail antics. I mean, you need to
help.
We need to keep our forest clean. Help keep our planet clean, for the most part. Okay, so yeah, guys, I'm gonna go talk to this guy quick, and I think, or here, let me set my quest first. Proof of love. Yeah. That's the one I wanted to do first. But, I mean, since we're right down here, I guess we can try to take care of this. Brute force activated. There we go. That's done. Oh, we might be able to get this one done right away. Come on.
Witness my irresistible force.
Laser focus.
Very nice.
Many hands make light work, right? Yes. Well, there we go. Wait, Sorel, how you doing, girl? I hope you're feeling better. Because last time we talked... Oh, you're still crying. Why are you crying? Lady Lora, congratulations on your knighthood. It makes me feel as if there's finally a chance to push back against the Aegis. But there's not much chance for me. How do you do it? How do you keep your heads up even in the most hopeless situations? How can I keep going when my beloved city is under attack and we may all have to abandon it? Sorel, I wish I could make you feel better. I really wish I could. But I can't. Because you're a virtual character. And I'm not. I'm a real individual. I'm sorry. A lot of people to talk to. I'm pretty sure like all of them want to congratulate Lora. Okay. Where is this person? There he is. Hello, drivers. Hello, all. Dulala have a request. Maybe, if possible, will you be friends with Dulala? Dulala is #1 fan. Friends not only first-class drivers, but have big-time Knight Lady Lora in party. So, want to talk lots with you? Get to know each other well. Meh? You will? Wow, Dulala is so very, very happy. Dulala will definitely become kind and gentle driver like you. Thank you. Community gained.
Why, thanks.
And, oh, okay, so, let's see, we do that, then we just need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we'll get most of these quests done. Owen Storage Ward. Alright. Well, now, Knights, loyal Knights. Knights, beloved disciples. Well. You finally earned the right to stand shoulder to shoulder with me. I will now give you special permission for you to henceforth address me as beloved companion. So don't hold back. Just call me beloved companion Nulzaz whenever you like, okay? Okay? Huh? You just want to be normal friends? Oh, well, okay, I think we can agree on that. Friends. Ha! Friends! That has a nice ring to it. I think I can get used to this. Friends? Oop. Okay. Well, since we're right here, let's go ahead and remove this rubble. Brute force activated. There we go. Clark. You guys have been helping out a lot lately, huh? It makes us Torna soldiers feel pretty inadequate by comparison. What? You think I'm always just lazing around trying to avoid doing any real work? Hey, keep it down, okay? Don't say that out loud. Someone might hear you. I don't want anyone to comment on my lazy lifestyle. Then I might actually have to do something. What? You say the king's son is here? So it's too late? No! My perfect life! Ruined! Hey there, Adam, sir! Say, when did you get here? I'd really appreciate it if you didn't tell anyone about this. Well, what do you say, Adam? Wait, come on. Oh, there's a way to switch the character. There we go. Well, Clark? I don't know. If you don't get your act together, I will be forced to report you to your captain and have you relieved of duty. So shape up. Okay, well enough of that. Let's go ahead and let's see. Aha! That's where he is.
Well, here we are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
Whoa! Hello! A pitfall trap. Clever. Super strength and... okay, hold on. Who has keen eye? Use Hayes' favorite pouch item, wildflower salad.
I wish only to use this in the service of His Majesty.
Get money. Previous instance count towards total. Ooh, we got... might have to sell a bunch of stuff in order to get money. Something to work on the side, I guess. But I'll be back for you, Green Barrel. We're almost done with that quest anyway. Only got like 10 more to go. Any more? Dang, there's a lot of pitfall traps.
You're coming with me, treasure.
I want to rest now.
You little spider dudes, you're sneaky. Now you're stuck right there. That's what you get.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Darn arachnids. There's some more gold for Aegeon's thing. And whoa! Oof. Oh, Is there... Oh, are you kidding me? I gotta run all the way around all over again? What a joke. There we go. I thought something dropped over there. Alright. Let's climb on up here.
It's so beautiful. This is why I love Ulrest.
Indeed.
Oh wow, this is
Almost
beautiful.
overwhelming.
This way is where the chap went. Right? Oh, dang. Hey, isn't that... This is bad news. It's hard to argue with that assessment. We can assess later. For now, we have to move. I love how it's all the girls just right there. Like, we'll take care of this.
Spoilers for a fight. Happy to oblige.
Boom. Oh yeah, we kicked him off. Well, that's one way to do it, right? Just push him off the edge. He's not breathing. But why? If he's dead, then I guess it's all over. At the very least, he did accomplish his goal. We should let Sarah know about this. His life was the price he paid to get the proof he needed. Yeah, I guess so. But first, we should bury the body. A traveling performer like him deserves a better resting place than this. Oh, man. No. That is so heartbreaking. Dang. What can you say to something like that? Now she's gonna feel guilty.
You're coming with me,
Something's
treasure.
buried down.
Nope. Oh, I need to take some time to get my abilities and stuff up. Oh, this is gonna be heartbreaking.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
That flower, Leo found it for you, but it cost him his life. I'm so sorry we weren't able to bring him back with us. I can't believe it. I don't know if it'll make it any easier, but he seemed at peace when we found him. At the very least, I don't think he suffered. I always knew there was no helping that guy, but I never did think he'd take it this far. Leo, you darn fool. You called, oh, bosom buddy of mine. Ah, good. Wait, sorry. I'm just a little taken back by Zerto just popping up by that. Ah, good, we're right on time. I happened to pick him up somewhere. Chatty old fellow, isn't he? Not to be rude, but I was hoping you could take him off my hands now. Or off your back, I should say. And oh man, that was a thrilling ride. I really thought I was dead for sure this time. Leo, you got some explaining to do. Then who was? It looks like we've been taken for a ride. Word of warning, bud. I don't much like practical jokes. Except I do like to punch him when I can. I don't see how this is possible. I'm just as bemused as a lot of you. In all my long years, I've never heard of a human digging their way out of their own grave. Wise Elder, thank you for your praise, and also for the help. I'm glad you came along when you did. I'm still not sure what happened exactly, but it seems like we're in your debt again, Nuncle. Debt? Oh no, think nothing of it. Now then, I think I've done my part, so I shall leave you kids to it. I knew you were an idiot, Leo, but this really takes the cake. Wait, I'm not following. What happened? Did you die or didn't you? Well, what happened was, I heard you calling me, as if from a great distance, with this sadness in your voice. Hey, Sarah, deep down inside, wouldn't you rather be happy? Wouldn't you rather smile? I realized while I was looking for... Wait, I'm sorry. Did you just ask a girl if she would be happy if you were dead and gone? Leo, buddy, you... Oh my gosh. I realized while looking for the flower that the reason I'm so hung up about you is because I want to really know you. Alright, I give up. You showed some real courage there, so I guess I can try giving you an inch. You mean... I'll have tea with you sometime, sure. Sorry, I may have been too quick to judge you before, so... I'll love you forever, right? That's what you were gonna say, right? Are you deaf? Or are you just an arsehole? There's just no hope for him. Architect, give me strength. All I meant to say was, welcome back, Baka. Oh, Sarah, my angel. At least everything's finally out in the open now. So you decided to give him a chance? I'm still apprehensive, I won't lie. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, girl. But I suppose you can't go through life without taking some chances. Thank you for helping me realize that. Heh, right back at you. Community gained!
You didn't have to.
Thanks
but
for giving me the courage to trust a little more. Whatever else happens, I'll treasure that courage for the rest of my life. Oh, yo. Thanks to you, champions, I will finally be able to be true. I will finally be able to do true love justice on my loot. Thank you so much. Ah, love. This is such a wonderful thing. Ugh. Maybe I can learn something from Leo's single-mindedness. Thank you for helping the poor bass. I mean, thanks for helping my partner out. Yeah. Sarah, you got your work cut out for you. But Leo, you dingbat. Ugh, where are you? Which one? Leo, where are you? Or did I pass you already? No? Where is he? There he is. Leo. Just stop your brain for 2 seconds, okay? Proof of love.
Always happy to put a
Leo
smile
found
on
the
people's
rainbow
faces.
blossom and made it back to the capital unharmed. After his ordeal, Sarah was able to open up to him. Just a little, at least. Yeah, Sarah, I would definitely take your time with that cat. Another weird customer has been coming around lately. This one's a pretty woman, but still. She asked me to recommend feminine clothes and stuff, so she can be pretty like me. But I sell pictures, not clothes. I told her I thought she was beautiful the way she was, but she just said that she wanted to dial it up to an 11. It seemed like there has to be a reason behind it, but I'm not really sure how appropriate it is for me to ask, though. Now come on, Sarah. I promised myself I'd be better about being honest with people. Maybe I'll try talking to her again the next time she comes in. If she ends up being nice, I can introduce her to you. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. Well, now we're going to just go ahead up and clean debris after that whole fiasco. Come on. There we go. Clean this one up, and then I think we'll do the Torgith one. Boom. Done with that. Well, hello. Oh, right, the guy that we're supposed to, help out. But I want to stay focused. I don't want to get sidetracked. There we go. Okay, no, we should have that one done then, right? Oh, yep, we got that one done. Alright, Onyx, squad leader. It's a real shame we can't get any good fighters on this detail, but there's not much I can do about it. Even if I like to, I can't tell other people what to do with their life. Still, I don't think anyone was expecting a whole bunch of goggles to come charging in here. They may just be monsters, sure, but I guess they have stuff they want to fight for as well. Friends or family they want to protect. Homes they want to keep safe. That kind of thing. But I guess there's no point us humans thinking about all that. You can't get through life without making sacrifices. True enough. Like how Leo was ready to sacrifice his life to prove his devotion to Sarah. Again, that's one crazy cat. Oh, is the wreckage all cleared out then? Thank you very much. With that done, we need only to fix up the gardens and the capital will be back to its old glory. The tools and workers I have already assembled, so could you please give our head gardener the go-ahead? He is a man called Bry. You should be waiting in the gardens. Okay, Bry, where are you? You're over here. There you are. Excuse me, are you Bry? Niddles asked us to come tell you to start repairs on the garden. Sorry, we're closed for business. Go away. Has something happened? Yes! Yes it has! And it's all because of my knuckleheaded son! Whoa. Okay. He's meant to be bringing me sand, not loafing around somewhere. Sand? So you sent your son to fetch sand? Is that right? Exactly. From the Hardhead Hills. I've told him to be careful and plenty of times, too. I wonder what that oaf is doing. It certainly sounds like he may have encountered trouble. We could look for him if you let us. Do you have any idea where your son might be? If I did, I wouldn't be having such a hard time. But there is a wooden area on the far side of the hills. Maybe he just got lost in there by mistake. If you happen to find him, could you drag him back here? We need that sand to get on with the work. Okay. We gotta go find a long-lost traveling son. Okay.
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Okay, I don't understand why he came all the way here. How do you end up here to get sand when you have to walk through an entire desert? It's like you're trying to find water when you're standing next to a lake or or just something that has water. It's like, hey, where's that water? It's right there. How did you end up all the way down here? Hey! Huh? Is that game? Whoa! I was not expecting that! Oh! Lora, look out! Thanks, Jin. I'm good. But we have to save that man. Oh, good night. That came out of nowhere.
Uh-oh. I think we've been spotted.
There we go. Transmigration. Sorry about that. I was trying to warn you not to come any closer. I guess I need to get better at warnings, huh? Sorry you got attacked. Anyway, it's been a while. Didn't think I'd have to be saved by you guys again. But here we are. You recognize me, right? It's Kim. Remember? You helped me with the monster slash bridge situation? I had a feeling we'd bump into each other again. What a coincidence, eh? Crud, I gotta hurry. Otherwise my old man will lay into me again. Sorry, I have to dash. Thanks for saving my skin. I'll see you back at the capital. Again, how do you end up all the way down here when there's a desert right on the outskirts of the capital? Alright, here we are. Oof, that stings. Did you seriously need to punch me? Shut your mouth, boy. Can't you see how much you put everyone out? A thrashing is exactly what you need. What was I supposed to do? I got attacked by monsters. I'm not prepared for something like that. And anyway, all this because a bit of gardening gets pushed back by a day. It's way out of proportion. Bit of gardening? I'll show you a bit of gardening, you... Mr. Neddle, control yourself. This is getting out of hand. Fool, you think it's just some garden? This is the royal garden of the King of Torna we're talking about. I know all that. Oh, you do you? The state of this garden will remind our lineage of the disarray this land is in after the war. And you're fine with that? What if someone comes forward and says, our king can't even keep his garden in good condition? If it reaches his royal ears, his brilliance may dim, and it may impact his rule. Down that path lies chaos and misery. Dad, come on, it's just a garden. I'm telling you, it's more than that. You better learn to listen, boy. There is more at stake than you know. Wow, I guess you're a big deal, huh, Pops? Even though I don't get it. Still talking back, you must really miss the taste of my knuckles. That is not what I mean. I might not 100% understand, but I'm open to the possibility that you're right. I don't know if what you say is true, but I guess it might be, so I guess I'll keep helping you with your work. Is that right? Well, that's very nice of you to say. But you'll have to give me something as well, like words of encouragement, some coaching or whatever. Because I'll tell you, I've had enough tastes of your fists to last me several lifetimes. If I wanted your opinion on how to raise a son, I'd have asked you. Well, he's not winning Father of the Year award. I'm so happy they finally reached an understanding. Hayes, how is that an understanding? Yes! Thank you, Mithra. Just look at how happy and content they look. Doesn't that speak volumes? I think you're a bit too optimistic there, doll. Hey, it looks better, even though it hardly looked like it changed at all. In any case, I'm glad the gardens have finally been put in order. Thank you, everyone. At last, I can bring His Majesty some good news. This is a positive outcome. Now, if there's anything else we can... Surely you jest, Lord Hugo. My heart could not withstand any more secondhand embarrassment. May the architect grant you a long life and good fortune, Mr. Nittel. Yes, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Community gained.
I do
Prince
only
Adam,
what His
such
Majesty
sterling
asks of
work.
me.
The gardens look just like they're not... The gardens look just like they've not been attacked by any Aegis. Super! The people of the capital give thanks. Thanks for getting some sense into my fool of a son, your lordship. I'd love to build a magnificent garden for you, if you let me. No, if you'd let us. One more. Okay. So I think we're going to do the Torgoth one next.
You can rest easy now.
It trail... Oop, that. Pass the torch. Yeah, we're going to do this one. Telepathic Bell. Well, how are you and your old man doing there, bud? A gardener's job isn't just pushing around rocks and sand to make everything look pretty, you know. My dad says it's all about cultivating relationships between plants and the soil. You have to know about all sorts of stuff or the garden will fail. My dad says it's like being a doctor for nature. So a gardener's real job is making sure the garden is healthy. That helps keep the people who visit it healthy too. It goes over my head a bit. I've spent a lot of time with my dad, but I've never thought about gardening like that at all. You and your dad got an interesting relationship, kid. I thought I saw some green barrels in that little cutscene. Or maybe it was just a glitch in the system. Yeah, maybe it was just a glitch in the system. Boy, man, that father-son, they got stuff to work on. Yeah, Torgoth Cemetery. We'll start here.
That was quite the voyage.
Yep.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Oh no. this one says Terrace. Yeah, it must have been made by someone who knew him. I'm so sorry, everyone, but I had to make sure. One way or another, Charlotte will need some closure on this. I'm with you, Lora. I'd have done the same in your position. That's the sad thing about miracles. They rarely happen. Don't beat yourself up about it. Minuf's right. It wasn't your fault, Lora. You don't have to bear that burden. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, guys. Do you think perhaps Terrace left something behind that we could take to Charlotte as a keepsake? Like what? I can't see anything of worth left around here. Charlotte says he was a cautious man, in which case, it's plausible that he would have predicted the attack. And we still don't know exactly why he came back here in the first place. I admit, I'm very curious. Then I suggest we start by investigating the area around his lodgings. Your Majesty, please watch your step. I'm sure His Majesty doesn't require that much coddling, Aegeon. Do you think he might have known Mother? If he did, we owe him thanks. It must have been a hard life for her, all alone here. Yeah, if only we made it in time. We could have simply asked. Sleep tight, Terrace. I pray you're in a better place now. Yeah. It's not just Lora who lost someone here. Man, yeah, Malos has been hurting people even back in this time period. Honestly, I'm not gonna shed a tear for Malos. If maybe he bonded with someone like Rex, then maybe he would have a change of heart. But I'm not gonna shed a tear over his death. You reap what you sow.
The suspense is killing me. You're coming with me, treasure.
Tarot's notes. Just a scrap of paper? Seriously? It says Nox Promontory, and that's it. He could have at least signed it or something. How are we supposed to know to make sense of anything now? Hold on. I've seen this kind of writing before. It's been written with a glass pen. When this is dried, hidden colors will show themselves. Ooh. You mean like a pen made of glass? I never heard of such a thing. One of Torna's finest inventions. And it only caught on with enthusiasts, so I'm not surprised you haven't heard of it. Indeed. But this means there's a good chance that this writing belongs to Terrace himself. This Mox Promontory may be worth checking out then. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So where do we need to go? All the way over here, huh? Well, let's get to it then. Come on. There you go. But a glass pen. Now I'm sure some of those exist in reality, but probably extremely rare. It's kind of cool. A pen made of glass.
And now, back to your regularly scheduled daytime.
Shall we keep moving?
A regularly scheduled daytime. Forecast calling for lots of rain. Ah, Lora. You never cease to put a smile on people's faces. Alright. Well, I was just thinking, they say the pen is mightier than the sword. But if it's a glass pen, then it can do double damage. I mean, you can write words, and then you can also... excuse me, friend, we're trying to get past.
Spoiling for a fight.
Ah!
Happy to oblige.
That didn't work out. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to fight him in order to get through, and uh-oh!
Happy to oblige.
Get me away from all these Zubats!
Trouble?
Get away! Get away! Flee! Scram! Get lost! I thought we could maybe sneak around him to get to that open area, but nope. Looks like we have to drag him out and bring him over here. Come on. How much? That's right, big boy. Come on. Come on. That's right.
Sorry, I'm afraid it can't go easy.
Emperor Hugo, if you would.
Final thrust. A stab.
There we go.
Enemy down. We did it together.
So now I kind of wonder
The
if
enemy trembles at this.
Taurus. I wonder if you put that monster there. You know, he's a cautious man. It's like, oh, I'm gonna lay all these traps to protect my stuff. Let's collect some stuff here. Let me grab that. Oh, hello. Green barrel.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Ooh, treasure chest.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Our chances are we're gonna have to fight our way through these wolves. Can we get past without alerting them? Yes. Ooh.
The suspense is killing
Something's
me.
buried down here.
Don't have
Really?
to tell me twice.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you for saying my thoughts.
The suspense is killing me.
Glassmaker's Tome. Let's see. This is a technical manual on glasswork. It goes into great detail about the manufacturing process. There are all sorts of diagrams and notions. Hold on. Terrace came all the way out here to bury this? Kind of weird, isn't it? Well, maybe he buried it, or maybe he came here to dig it up. We don't know for certain. Didn't Charlotte tell us that he was worried about there being an Aegis attack on Torna? This is just speculation, but maybe he left it here to spare his knowledge from destruction. If you're right, then it's a terrible irony that he met his demise in Gormott. How awful. Think we should just put it back then? It's probably best not to leave it in Torna. No. I think that this is something Charlotte needs to see. She should be the one to decide what to do with it. Yeah. It's her mentor's stuff. Dang. This has been bittersweet. We've had, we're helping people, we're bringing potential lovers together. How, weird and not sure if it'll work out kind of way, but and then we got situations like this. But I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? Because, Mithra, we are dropping stuff off for this good lady and to help her get closure. Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Have you had any news from Terrace? Now, Charlotte, I don't know. I don't want you to be alarmed, but your teacher, he's really dead? In Torgoth? Destroyed? I can't believe it. This isn't real. I mean, he was only just here. Why? Why did it have to be him? And you're telling me this manual is the only thing left of him? Charlotte, please. There was still so much I needed to learn from him. So much more I needed to know. It wasn't supposed to be like this! Well, it's all over now, isn't it? The trade? My livelihood? What's the point of anything anymore? Oh, Charlotte. Again, I wish I could just reach in and give you a hug. See, can I? No, I can't. Dang it. That's not true. You're right. Hold on. Let me adjust the camera size. Maybe then I can do it. Right? There we go. That's okay, girl. Sorry, guys. Okay, shrink back down. The only time that someone's truly gone is when you forget them. As long as you cherish your memories of him, he'll live on in your heart. Yet I'll never see him again. You can see him again in your memories. That's why I don't want you to have that. That's why I wanted you to have this. Keep it or throw it away. It's your choice. But at the very least, take it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I really do need to get it together, don't I? Hey, it's okay to shed some tears. It's okay. It's not a sign of weakness to cry. As his student, I should be respecting his devotion to his trade. Otherwise, I have a feeling he'll be telling me off from beyond the grave. Given what you told us about him, probably. Community gained.
Why, thanks.
I'm still processing my teacher's death, but I'll try my best to make him proud. And you can take that to the bank. Thank you all for being here for me. Community level up. Oomph. Oh wow, we just got a bunch more quests pop up. Passing the torch.
A happy conclusion.
Alright, let's see. Return to Esker main gate to talk about the next move. Alrighty. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Man, yeah. Pretty much the scene speaks for itself. It looks as if we are almost ready to proceed with the evacuation. If it wasn't for all your support, we might never have been able to pull this off. I thank you in the name of Torna. I don't know why you're thanking me. I'm a knight now, remember? And you know what else? I'm really starting to like this place. You get to see so many different walks of life here. It's a real melting pot. I've noticed that. So many intertwining lives all together in one place. I have felt the same about the city of Morardain. There is much to like about their urban environs. You're making me want to pay a visit now. Then we can all go together. We'll finish off Malos and take Hugo back home personally. Oh yes, please. We will welcome you with open arms. The streets will be awash with cheer. I appreciate if we could skip any of the formal stuff. Hey, listen. Do you think we'll even stand a chance against Malos? Haven't a clue. His power seems so far off the charts. I couldn't even guess. He still has his limits, and besides, Av's never been able to handle me as effectively as he can now. That's right, Master Adam's more than prepared to take that creep down now. And we'll be right there to watch it happen, won't we, Mick? We come this far, we may as well go see it through. Those lads. You're not serious. Do you know how dangerous it is to be even remotely near Malos? Just by taking along with us, you're putting your lives on the line. Oh, and I suppose we've been perfectly safe up till now as well, have we? We know what we're getting into, okay? You don't know what you're talking about. Mithra, drop it. Come on, let's head back to the inn. I want to get a good night's sleep before the decisive battle. Very wise. I'll really have to talk this through with Mikhail and Milton. Yeah, it's probably best for these kids to stay behind. Ooh, Sorel. Oh, sorry, guys. We need to talk to her quick. Oh, come on. I'm begging you. Just a small taste of one of your culinary masterpieces is all I'm asking. My dear Mr. Moulton, you can keep on begging until the Erden come home, but it's not going to change anything. Ah, come on, lass. I told you why I'm here. I came all the bleeding away from Mor Ardain to partake in your fine food. I can't possibly go home without sampling Torna's most closely guarded secrets. I am even risking my neck being here for Architect's sake. Go on, make an exception just this one time, for me. As I mentioned numerous times, Mr. Moulton, it simply can't be done. I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt, but what is exactly that's stopping you? Oh, Lora, Prince Adam. It's because of my parents. I left them in Porton Village and now they've passed on. I've been trying to get over the grief, but I just can't. I'm barely keeping it together as it is. Ooh, that's rough. My deepest condolences. Even so, you simply cannot continue to serve meals with such subpar tastes. Dude, did you just not hear her? Her grief is affecting her cooking. She cannot cook efficiently if she's not emotionally stable. Subpar it may be, but tell me, Mr. Moulton, how is it in relation to Ardanian cuisine? Alright, you win that one. Is Ardanian cuisine really that bad, Hugo? Well, it's an acquired taste. Hey, Mithra, right up your alley. I would have to say I'm quite fond of our delicacies, but it seems that the public opinion differs. I can't really stomach it, I'm afraid. I take Jin's cooking over it any day. Obviously. It is obvious, is it? Look, I know it sounds selfish of me to insist, but how long are you going to keep this up, eh? These customers are coming to you. They know how good you are, but look at what you're serving them. Everyone has to deal with hardships, you more than others, but a good chef prides themselves on their food. I mean, I hate to think what would happen if Gordon Ramsay showed up. I mean, on one hand, he would probably be understanding, but the other time, he would probably tell her to get her act together. Yes, but I've got it. I know this might be hard on you, ma'am, but I may have a way to add a little zest to your cooking. Zest? By way of a cooking contest. Yes, give that man a medal. I'll happily front the reward money, and I'm sure we can borrow the inn for an evening if we ask nicely. So it's to be an evening with Adam, is it? Well, let's not put that on the pamphlets. But moving on, Hugo and I could be the judges. And let's see. Sign me up too. I came here to sample food. This may turn out to be the perfect opportunity for me. He sees an opportunity, he's taking it. Done. But is there anyone who could even want to participate in a food contest in times this dangerous? Absolutely. Jin? Don't let his looks fool you. Jin here happens to be a very talented cook. Me? Oh no. Come on, Jin, help them out here. You'll be doing everyone a huge favor, and I really want to see you put your skills to the test. Very well then. I'll do it for you, Lora. That's our Jin. Next, we'll have to ask around the capital and see who else might be interested in taking part. Will you be joining us, Miss Sorel? I suppose. I am quite curious to see the extent of the Knight of Torna's skills with a ladle and spatula. This is getting rather exciting. No, Mithra, no.
No. Wait.
No, you are not. participating in this food contest. Yes, Mithra? Aren't we forgetting someone here? Yes, we are purposely forgetting you. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but Mithra, your food cooking, given the fact that it was censored, speaks for itself. If you had Pyra here, then maybe. You know, with Pyra to guide you and help you, okay, we'll feel a little more comfortable. Oh, you must be an Aegeon. Oh, she is gonna be upset. Hey, you're right. Aegeon can make a mean fish pie. We'll have to see if we can get him on board and... Not him, me. You better watch out, Jin. Because I'm going to seek up and seal that victory from right under your nose. They're not going to... Have a medic on standby. Have medics on standby.
You rang. Please state the nature of your medical emergency. Better send some body bags.
Humph. Hey, watch it. You'll be laughing on the other side of your face. I'm serious, and I'll bring my A game. Well, now that we have some real challengers. Jin, you're gonna beat Mithra by a landslide. Why don't we return to the inn and talk this through? Fine by me. Ho ho! This is shaping up to be even better than I imagined. Great Torna cook-off. Boy.
I see there's work to do.
Yes. And maybe some first aid. Let's rest.
Malos is heading for Torna's core. In the original configuration, the core is in the Titan's thorax.
But the Titan hasn't shown signs of transforming yet.
You think the Aegis is taking a nap or something?
That would be fortunate for us. That mountain ridge makes up the upper body. That's where the core should appear. It will take some time before the troops are organized. Let us go on ahead. We depart in the morning.
So I'm guessing we're coming near the end of the game.
This sucks. House sitting in the capital. I want to go with you.
Here we go. Way lame.
The battle ahead is unlike any we've known before. Please remember that.
Jin, can't you tell them? I swear we won't get in the way.
No. In this battle, you'd be a distraction.
Ugh.
One way to put it.
Oh!
Milton, you'll be a great help to Adam if you stay in the capital.
Come on. Don't you get it? You're not hearing them. Okay? You'd be no help on the battlefield. In fact, protecting you from Malos would take all my energy. But hey, I mean, if you stay here and keep Mikhail out of trouble, we'll be able to fight the way we should. That's what they're saying.
I don't need looking after.
Oh! Middle's got the mom glare down!
See?
You understand, don't you? What you need to do to help Adam?
Make me a promise. That you'll kill Malos and bring Adam back no matter what.
Yeah, I promise.
Great. Then we each know what we have to do. Surprisingly diligent.
You need some help?
Nah, just killing time.
If you want to talk, I'm not sure I'm your guy.
Keeping a journal, huh? Bridget's into it too. Is that like a thing now?
Who knows? I am what I am, and so is she.
You know, when your driver dies, you'll return to your core. It feels kind of futile.
There's nothing strange about wanting to know who you used to be once you reawaken.
You can't be sure you'll even find it though, right?
Even so, nothing's for certain, but it's some hope at least. That's a Blade's lot.
But what's the point?
To keep the bond with your driver alive.
The bond?
I guess that's a little difficult for you to understand.
Hey, don't be mean. You make it sound like I have no heart. What?
What I meant was, the true connection that's meant for you, I don't think you'll find it here.
Yeah, you gotta wait another
Adam's my
500 years.
Sure, he is. But I feel it's not the same somehow.
Huh?
Your real affinity lies in the future, not in the time we're in now. I just feel that in my bones.
Ugh.
Call it Blade's intuition.
And we already know that.
It's kind of vague.
To change the subject, thanks for before.
For what?
I didn't expect it.
You were both so hopeless with the kids. So hopeless I couldn't just watch.
I'll consider myself told.
Again, I said it before, it's be kind of heartbreaking because what happens here is gonna affect everyone in the future. You know, I have a feeling Mithra would make a good mom. You know, she may be on the tough side, but I think she would make a decent mom. Oh, there. Oh boy. Uh-oh. It's alive! Alive! Dang, that's not good news.
The Tornan Titan's true form.
Is Malos there?
No, he's somewhere else.
There's no time. Keep moving.
Oh boy. Alrighty, guys. Well, yeah. Yeah, we are approaching towards the end of, I think, this story. Oh, gosh. To know, again, I sound like a broken record, but with everything we've done so far with this place, with the people we've interacted with, like, we know how the story's going to end. It feels like the final season of Clone Wars all over again. It's gonna be bittersweet. The ending, you know, we're gonna feel bad for the characters involved, but yet the storytelling will be so great that it's that bittersweet feeling. But I think I've already said what I've said about the characters and everything. So we'll end the video right here. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, and all those good things, and I'll see you in the next video.